Hello, welcome from the lockdown bunker. I haven't done a video for a few weeks, so I thought now is a good time to do a little bit of a catch up and let you know what's been going on with me. More of a life update than drone related stuff really, because I haven't really been doing much. Obviously we've got this massive virus problem going around at the moment, and I was concerned about it sort of weeks back before the lockdown, mainly because even in the early days when they were saying don't worry about it too much, unless you have an underlying health condition like heart disease or diabetes. As someone who has type 2 diabetes, instantly I got sort of super worried about it, and so I've been living a little bit of doing my social distancing right from the get-go. I mean, that's not too unusual for me. I don't generally hang around with a lot of people anyway, but yeah, I was taking extra precautions to just keep well away and keep myself to myself, just not get in contact with everybody. Obviously since that time it exploded and everything's gone a bit crazy. We're officially sort of locked down in the UK right now. I say lockdown, you're still allowed to sort of go out for walks and that if you keep 2 meters away. But generally speaking, I'm not. I'm staying way out of it. Obviously, everybody should do that because aside from the fact nobody wants to get the disease, the more important thing is nobody wants to pass it along as well. We need to break that chain and not have it transmit. Anyway, we all know this hopefully, and we're doing our bit. So for the last couple of weeks, what I'd actually been doing is basically sorting out some bits for the house. My daughter Sophie is 15 now. That's that little tiny voice on my radio. Her room got sort of too small for her, and so she wanted more space, and the idea was that we were going to take my cinema room. If you've seen some of my old videos, you may have noticed it popping up where I was sort of flying around and you can see sort of projector and a screen and DVDs and stuff. So we get rid of the cinema room, we move her into there, and we leave her sort of wardrobe and clothes in the other room, and she doesn't have a desk there, and that other room becomes an office that my wife can use when she's at home and Sophie can use for her homework. Thus everybody has more space. Obviously we could see the spread of the virus was getting worse, and the schools were going to close, work was going to close, and so everybody would be working from home. So I sort of stepped up the efforts to complete that. Fortunately, a couple of weeks ago I managed to sell the cinema chairs. My god, these things weigh a ton. They've got the massive DC motors in them to do the sort of tilts, so you can put your legs up and that, and getting them down the stairs was a hassle, but we managed to get rid of those. They got sold. I ripped all the bits out. You can see all the shelving there and the projector screen and the wall mounts, all the pictures and stuff. Took that all out, stripped off all the wallpaper. Then I got to make my own kill room using plastic sheeting. Unfortunately I didn't manage to kill anybody. And then I filled in the hundreds of holes that we seem to have from all those mount points, sanded everything down, painted it at the 3 colours she wanted, and then moved all her stuff over. So she's in there now, she's happy. In her old room we got a new desk in for the office. The idea was this is going to be either my wife's going to be working in there, she works at home 1 day a week normally, obviously she's there all the time now, and we're going to get rid of Sophie's old desk and she could share that one for doing homework. As it is, because my wife's now at home all the time working from home, we've kept Sophie's old desk. We're just waiting for a new chair to come so they can both work in there. At the moment Sophie is downstairs in the dining room doing her schoolwork, so they're setting her work online and stuff, and she's trying to work through that. So my office was an absolute pigsty during all this time because I basically moved stuff into here while I was doing stuff, and I literally couldn't move. So the thought of trying to do anything in here was just absolutely impossible. It's still not completely clear. There's still a bunch of stuff to go through. We've got piles of DVDs and Blu-rays piled up in our room, and I love my physical media. There's a big basket of cables that came out of the cinema room, and just next to my desk here I've still got the projector and bits and pieces from there that I haven't done anything with yet. And somewhat ironically, the sort of keep inside, keep away from people means that I've got more people here with me than I'd normally have. Normally I'd be here on my own all day and I'd just see my family in the evenings. Now they're here all the time. It's really weird. Obviously I can't fly outside because you don't want to go outside, and now I can't fly inside because I've got 2 other people here, which is a bit weird. And just to rub it in, the weather that's been really bad here for the last few months or so has just turned absolutely stunning in the last week, just when we can't go out. You can see that the sky is beautiful blue, it's lovely and sunny, it's quite warm. You can see my fence is actually still down from the storms we had in the last few months. So what am I doing now, and what am I going to be doing with this channel? Well, I've always got a more ideas of stuff to do and more things I want to do than I've ever got time for. I've always got this whiteboard, it's over here, it's got all my stuff on it. I've got bits of quads down here, so I've got builds to do, I've got tutorials I can film and stuff like that. Loads of stuff to get on with, but I'm really enjoying the development I'm putting into my quad sim at the moment, so that's where I'm sort of focusing my energy. At the moment I'm just getting to grips with getting AI planes flying, so I want for the next release, hopefully coming soon, for you to be able to chase those around. And then I've got things like the networking to do to get people fly together and all sorts of things like that. So there's loads to do on that. But yeah, at the same time I'm going to mix it up a bit and try and do some other bits and pieces. China, who seems to be getting back to normal, people are back in the factories. I've got a couple of bits coming, and fortunately these are things that I can look at inside, because it's always nice to get new stuff. So hopefully I'll be filming some stuff with those and looking at what we're getting. But yeah, I'm just getting back into where I was from weeks ago. It's not really normal, but it's the norm we can do here. So I just wanted to bring you up to date on where I was, say I'm okay and stuff. So I hope you guys are staying safe as well. Really stay safe there. Mainly stay indoors so you don't ever have the opportunity to catch this virus or pass it on. Wash those hands and try not to poke each other in the eye. That's never a good thing. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Until that time, look after each other and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Well, you've made it to the end of the video, so thanks once again for watching. If you like what you saw, then please consider subscribing, and if you really like what you saw, then be sure to check out the link to my blog for a variety of ways in which you can help support this channel.